Hello, adventurers. Scale the Wensleydale walls. It's time for Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today we're using these strange cylindrical dice that were sent in by a viewer. Thanks. First up, let's roll for bread. 1. Freezer ends. Today from the freezer, we're going to use up some of this multi-seed bread that I have left over. It is currently frozen, but that's nothing a little trip to the toaster can't fix. So we'll use our toast bread cantrip and get it nice and toasted. There we go. Not a bad start for a Monday. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 3. Black pudding. Black pudding is a blood sausage originating in the UK and Ireland. It is usually made with pork or beef blood, pork and or beef fat, and oats and or barley. It is commonly eaten at breakfast and has a very distinct taste from the blood, but also from the inclusion of herbs like pennyroyal and mint. We've had blood pudding on the show once before, and I ate it quite a few times on my recent trip to Ireland. Hopefully today we make a good sandwich with it. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 6. Nightshade. This washed rind cow's milk cheese tastes like a combination of Gouda and cheddar. We recently had it on the show and I'm glad to have it back. It's a delicious cheese and I think it will go just fine here with the black pudding. Next up, let's roll for roughage. 4. Lettuce and 8 mild peppers. Lettuce? Again. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Lettuce is fine. And mild peppers will be nice. They'll add a little bit of acid. They're one of my favorite roughage options. Definitely could have done worse. All right, let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 2. Curse. All right, that means we need to draw a card from our curse deck, which will negatively impact this sandwich and possibly future sandwiches. I'm gonna go with this one. Silence. You may not cast spells while this curse is active. All right, so until the end of next episode, no spells. All right, last but not least is the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 3. Spice bag ketchup. A spice bag is an Irish-Chinese takeaway item that was first created in Dublin. This ketchup incorporates some of the seasonings used, including Chinese 5-spice, garlic, and chili. I saw it in a shop in Ireland, and I knew what I had to do. Hopefully it's at least better than regular ketchup. Let's get our toothpicks in to hold the sandwich together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. The black pudding is a little unsettling, but it looks okay. You've probably noticed I don't sound like my chipper self. Don't worry, I just lost my voice at Gen Con. Here's hoping we start this new week on a good note. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, it's okay. I can definitely taste the ketchup. And I think I prefer black pudding on its own rather than in a sandwich like this. The texture with the included oats and things I think makes for a better sausage to just be eaten by itself. The cheese in particular here is probably the best part. But overall, this sandwich is, just okay. I've definitely had worse, but I've also had much better. Still, for a sandwich with some sort of ketchup on it, things went about as best as they could have. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 5.8 today, and I'm gonna call it the Bagman. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again next time right here on Roll for Sandwich.